Hey everyone, Morgan here. Today I'm going to be talking about my dog bug out bags for these dogs right here. There's a black dog there, wait, white dog there. There you go. Black dog, white dog. So these are the bags that my dogs wear whenever we go camping, backpacking and stuff like that. This is Miles, he's a smaller dog, and then this is for Isaiah, he's a bigger dog. So even though Miles is a smaller dog, he's a stronger dog. So he actually carries more than Isaiah. Isaiah will really only carry his own food and like his bowl. And that's pretty much it, mainly because he has a bum leg. So because Isaiah has a bum leg, I don't make him carry as much. He's older, that kind of thing. Miles is a strong dog. He can run fast in this. If I really pile it down, he's like 45. I think he's 40 pounds, and Isaiah's about 45, 50 pounds. Miles is a strong dog. He's small, but he is fierce. So dogs are pretty easy, and what I mean by that is that if you feed them, water them, and keep them safe, they're good to go. Let me show you what I have here. So I actually keep their dog food in Ziploc bags. The reason why I do this is because I actually take these Ziploc bags every time we go camping or backpacking. So they're constantly being traded out. These usually don't last more than a month, and they're perfect in these Ziploc bags for a month. And so I have 3 of these Ziploc bags. That's for 3 days. Each of these has one day's worth of meal. And I have 3 of these Ziploc bags in each bag. Okay, so those are, I just took 2 out to kind of show you an example. But again, these don't last more than a month. So I'm gonna put these back in there. Okay, so then these are water bowls, nice collapsible water bowls. And then in this Ziploc, I have some treats. It's kind of like, good morale booster for dogs, just to give them kind of some treats every once in a while. I have 6 in here. That would be 1 for each dog. And then this is actually pain medication, and I got directly from the vet. This pain medication should last for a good while. I literally just got this for a recent injury that Miles had. And so this just, I keep around. I keep 2 water bottles in Miles's bag. This is not their whole water supply. I still will procure their water supply. This is just having a couple extra bottles of water with them. That's it. They don't carry all their own water, and I don't either. In fact, I'll go procure their water, purify it, and give it to them in their bowls before I use this. This is really like backup, backup, backup. So that'll go Miles. Now this is some first aid for them. With dog first aid, it's really basic stuff. Some gauze rolls, tape, and a couple of these for splinting. Other than that, I'll talk a little bit more about pet first aid, but that will go in Isaiah's. His is pretty light. And then they each get these are nice, soft, lightweight food bowls. And then just I have them carry just some extra paracord, just because, never know when you could need extra paracord for them or for you. So when it comes to pet first aid, I would highly suggest downloading an app. The Red Cross has a really good pet first aid app. I have it on my phone, and you can access it offline. But what I would really suggest is that you look it over, do some practicing on your dogs. Obviously don't hurt them or, anything like that. But, actually know how to do this stuff. And what you could also do is take a screenshot of everything from your phone, send it to your email as pictures, and then print out those pictures and with all that information in it, and actually put it in your dog bug out bags or pet bug out bags or, whatever. And that way you'll have the physical copies for your pets on what to do in their bags. It's not just on your phone. You have those physical copies as well. And there we go. There they are, nice and full with everything that they need. And we always take these when we're camping or backpacking. So they're constantly being used in addition to these being their bug out bags. One thing that I've been thinking about is actually dehydrating dog food meals. That would be like dehydrating chicken and beef and a mixture of that stuff, actually making my own dog food and then dehydrating it. That way I can carry more, for one thing, not just 72 hours worth, but probably a ton more. You know, it's lighter weight, obviously, and it'll last longer than the kibbles. And the thing about making your own dog food is it's perfectly fine to do. You just have them fast for 24 hours before you give them that dehydrated food. That's all the information that I've been able to find on it. You just have them fast for 24 hours, and then you can give them that dehydrated food, and then they won't be sick. That's what I've read anyway. I've never actually done it. Eventually, I would like to switch them to homemade dog food, but yeah, for now we do the store-bought food, the gluten-free, grain-free, all that. Right now they are on tick prevention, you know, heartworm, all that kind of stuff. One thing that I do want to put in here is one of those little tick removers. I have it on my list. I just need to actually go get it. Oh, one last thing I want to talk about is booties, dog booties. Dog booties are pretty important for my dog Isaiah, because in cold weather, in snow, he can't walk on snow. His paws bleed and they get really raw. They're not good. He needs booties. Miles is good without it, but you know, he should probably have the booties. I don't have the booties in here. I actually lost, like, I had you know, a pair for each of them, and then I lost like half of each of the pair. So I have to go get some new booties, and especially in really hot weather too. Their paws can't take really hot asphalt. So we need to make sure that we're protecting their pads. If you think that you need that cream, there's a specific cream that you can put on dog paws, things like that, to help them, you know, heal their paws. And I would just look up alternative medications. Like they've gotten some rashes on their paws sometimes, and we just dip their paws in vinegar. So having vinegar around could be really useful. You know, there's just lots of little tidbits about having pets that, you know, what do you have in modern day that you would probably like to have, you know, in a emergency or disaster situation outside of food and water. So, oh, and I don't put any toys for my dogs. Some people will swear up and down that their dogs need toys, but I'm not a believer of that. I've taken them on so many camping trips without toys, and they're perfectly happy. You know, dogs don't need toys. And somebody will fight me on this. You know, my dog always takes this toy with them. Fine. If your dog wants that toy, give them that toy. Let them take that toy with them. That's totally fine. You know, there's plenty of sticks and things to entertain dogs out in the wild, you know, if that's where you're going. Or, you know, they just simply don't need to be entertained 24/7, especially if it's a very stressful emergency situation. You know, they aren't going to want or need to be entertained because so much is going on already, you know. Maybe we just have really good, well-behaved dogs. I don't know. There's so much more to talk about with dogs. You know, we have to make sure that they listen really well to us. We have to make sure that, you know, they know how to properly walk on a leash, how to walk off of a leash, you know, while listening and staying close, which our dogs, you know, are good about all this kind of stuff. You know, are they really good security dogs or are they not? You know, our dogs are kind of, you know, half and half. He loves people and he hates people, so we got the love one over here that we really got to watch, and then this one who will literally bark at, like, you know, every single sound ever in life. So you know, you just got to know your dog's personalities and how they're going to react in stressful situations or in bug out situations. You know, how do they act when they're camping, you know, things like that. So all right, so that's it. If you have pets, it's important to plan to bug out with them as well as bugging in. You know, bugging out might be more difficult with pets, but if you have pets and you plan on taking them, then you better have some supplies for them. All right, so thank you so much for watching. If you really like my videos, please consider supporting me on Patreon, link down below in the description, and come visit me in my social media channels. Thank you so much for watching. Conquer tomorrow by preparing today. I'll talk to you later. Bye.